Welcome to Greenable Woodbridge. I am your host, Carolyn Ehrlich, and today's guest is Councilman Greg Ficarra, who is our health guru on the council and in the administration. He's also our inspiration. He keeps us moving, he keeps us going, he keeps coming up with new ideas of things that we can do, and he chairs the mayor's, wellness committee, the mayor's wellness committee. So the reason why we decided to have this show, the topic is staying healthy during COVID-19. And I don't know about you, Greg, but everywhere I go, I see people out there walking, running, and biking.
It does seem that there's a renewed interest because of the restrictions of the COVID, that people are getting out and they're moving around. As you said, it is very noticeable. It's quite a pleasure. But boy, talking about moving around, you don't stop the club at Woodbridge. This activity that's going on behind us is extremely intense at just about 8 o'clock in the morning, covers every body part. It's absolutely amazing. But to your point, yeah, I mean, even standing here, we saw people walking by up and down Main Street.
It's just so amazing. And so if anything good came out of this virus, I would say people taking care of themselves is one of the big ones.
Absolutely, in a creative way. You see a lot of people doing things. Who would ever think that, I think this is, body pump that's going on outside on Main Street at 8 o'clock in the morning. Now, we know this goes on.
They started at 7.
Yeah.
They've been doing this. They're almost done.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, it's amazing.
Yeah.
It's amazing. Kudos to the club at Woodbridge. Great job, by the way.
Right. So we just finished watching you work out. Oh my God, what a hard workout.
It's awesome. It's very awesome. It's really awesome. Trish is the best.
Terrific.
Yeah.
Do you want to say something?
He's shy.
Oh.
What I personally, you told me this is your son, so having a family work out together is special. How long have you been doing this?
For over a year, we've been coming to this gym.
Wow, and I understand that you like to cycle. You're a spin guy, and that when there's challenges and things, you're always number one, and mom sometimes is number two. Is that accurate?
Yeah.
That's great!
Yeah,
oh my gosh,
I
that's
got
terrific.
the inside track, so.
Wow.
So it's just, I think I wanted to commend you both for doing the family thing, which seems to be very cool, and you'd be a role model for people watching us. So thanks for taking the time to talk to us, and we appreciate everything that you do here, and keep up the good work because you both look great.
Thank you. You're welcome. I just wanted to say everybody should just come out to the gym. It's wonderful. They're awesome, and it's for your benefit.
Absolutely.
Take off that COVID weight.
Absolutely. You can't say it better than that.
We got it. Okay.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Okay.
Take care.
Alexis, I was watching the class, and obviously every core body part was used in that class. Can you talk a little bit about the strategy? As you know it, obviously you're physically fit.
Yes, she has us working really hard with the weight, and it keeps us pushing. She motivates us by talking us through the workout, doing the workout with us as well. Trish is a really wonderful trainer, and she's very welcoming, and she welcomes everybody to work out.
Alexis, how long have you been involved in the outdoor program? Throughout COVID, or?
Well, I actually started getting the flyers right when they started the outdoor workout, and that's what made me interested. And I've been doing it now for about, I think it's like 3 or 4 weeks, and I've been coming every day since.
Great. Good work, John Cook, on the advertisement there. There's a great, congratulations.
Yep.
Go ahead.
Yep.
Go ahead, Cal.
Do you find it advantageous to work out outside sometimes rather than inside?
Well, me working outside, it makes it a little bit easier because it gives me that push, because I was doing like the online workouts. It was a little bit more difficult. This is what I need to really get going and push myself to reach my fitness goals.
Terrific. And you are reaching them, apparently.
Yeah, I'm
You can
reaching
see
them,
it.
yep. Because I did get a little bit of that quarantine weight.
Uh-huh.
Like we
Yep.
all probably did, but
So, and you made the smart decision. to get out and work
Get
out.
out, work out. Trish is great. Keith is great. They keep us moving every day, and everybody can do it. Don't think just because I might be fit and then this person might be at a different level, everybody can do it. And that's what we're trying to do, is motivate each other.
And that was one of the things I noticed that is really great, that they're different amount of weights
Yeah.
on each person's.
Exactly.
So the barbells are, you don't have to come in first time out and be lifting 100 pounds.
Yeah,
you can
yeah.
lift 10
There's
pounds.
always like a modification that you
Right.
can do. So even me, I won't lift as heavy, but I know I'll get more repetitions in. But you know your own body when you
Right.
do so.
Exactly.
How about some of the? Is there anything else, Alexis, that you do in your fitness regimen? I obviously we observed you in this class.
Yes.
Anything else?
Well, I mean, I go down the road to Pole Fitness, which is another workout.
that is so much fun.
Jennifer, right?
Jennifer,
Yeah.
Jennifer
Yeah.
owns the studio, so she's great. So if Jennifer's watching, I shouted you out
Yeah.
too.
Hi, Jennifer. Yeah.
Yeah, I go over down there. She's great too, but I've been coming here, so she's getting a little jealous now.
Well, keep going there,
yeah.
too.
So I'm doing both now.
So, I got a question.
Yes.
Those shoes that she has in her window, do you wear those shoes?
Yes, but I don't go for too big. I go 7 inches and that's it.
7-inch
Yeah,
heels.
they go high. Yeah.
That's cool. Jennifer, every time I go to visit her, she tries to get me up on the pole. No.
No, yeah, she will. She will. The last time she had a show, the fire department had to come because she had the smoke detector going on. Because we had a fog machine or whatever, but
Great.
it was
Wow.
fun.
Terrific.
But, so just trying to work out here, there, everywhere.
You're great. You're so inspiring.
Thank you.
Workout junkie.
I'm a workout junkie now. I even bought some rollerblades during the quarantine.
Wow.
Oh, my goodness.
So that helped out a lot too.
Well, it's great to
Great.
meet you.
Great to meet you
Thank
guys
you.
too.
Keep it up.
Yeah, and Trish is great. Come to her class.
All right, good.
Got
Keep
it.
that in mind.
Yep.
All right, thanks
All right.
again. Thank you. I'll take it.
Welcome to Greenable Woodbridge, as we're on our search for people staying healthy during the virus. And I think you are at the top of what you can possibly do to stay healthy. So how long have you been doing the body pump class?
I've been part of the club for 15 years.
Wow.
/ working here.
Oh, you work here too. That's
do.
terrific.
Yes.
I think I knew that.
Monday nights.
Oh, Monday
Great.
night. I get it. Okay.
Monday Night Maggie.
That's me.
And how about you?
I'm Amanda. I'm the assistant general manager here. This is actually my first pump class. I'm a little embarrassed to admit it.
Oh no!
that's-
We
So
were
that
just
was
saying
good.
that's a great thing because at every level can
Every
do
level
this.
can do this class. You could take weights
First
off, you could
time.
put them on.
We worked together. First
Yeah.
time we did boot camp actually last spring together,
Yep.
me and Maggie with Trish, and now we're outside doing some workouts here and there, and
You always need that buddy to push you along.
Yes,
It
absolutely.
always helps.
it's good to make friends during COVID right now. You
Yeah.
don't have a lot of social interactions, so coming out here, we're able to interact distantly but together.
Sure. It's. I think it's a great example and a role model for you guys to be employees and participating in the program. Can you talk a little bit about the things you've been doing during the COVID-19 as it relates to your personal fitness? I think it's.
Sure. Trish and Keith were doing the Facebook Live every day while we couldn't do the in-person in the parking lot. So I was doing that at home, and I like that because it was something that you could do. If they're too hard, you could bring it down and do your own level. So I think that was something that was really good for me.
I was doing them at home too with Keith and Trish, mainly because I'm actually embarrassed to go outside and work in a group. So this was a little bit out of my comfort zone, but I loved it. And nobody picked on you. No one said you weren't doing it right, which was really nice. It was very welcoming. And
Yeah,
if nothing else, I would love to say that the club is welcoming. And
Right.
definitely welcoming.
And
For all
it
levels.
probably shouldn't take too long for you to feel comfortable doing
Oh,
this?
not at all. By the
Yeah.
second rep, I was able to follow along, watch Maggie, who's done it before. There was Lisa was in front of me. Trish was teaching. So you got to look around, and by the second round, I thought I had it down.
Yeah, and that's a good
And then
thing
she
about,
threw in something that made it even harder.
that's a
Of
great thing
course.
about group exercise though, because the person next to you could be new, but the person on your left could be like, oh, I know what I'm doing, follow me. So there's always somebody else to follow besides the instructor.
It's definitely family-like when you're coming out here.
Yeah.
It's a good
Yeah.
feeling.
Well, I can tell you as a general observation, man, if I was watching you, I waved to you, but I would never know this was your first class, so good job. Thanks for sharing that with us.
Thank
so.
you.
Well,
And
keep up.
thank you for coming and
Yeah,
telling
thanks for
everyone
coming.
in
Yes,
Woodbridge.
yes.
Everybody should work out.
Come on out with us.
Now maybe
out
this
here.
you'll have every parking space filled.
Yeah. That's what
But
we want.
also, I think it's important to note that they have it marked. So
Yeah.
everybody is 6 feet apart.
Yep.
And it's safe and it's healthy.
And when we put everything away, we have wipes. We wipe everything down.
Everything has a Clorox wipe. We did space everything out 6 feet apart. We do have a limit to how many people can come out. So, but the more the merrier. We'd
Join
love
us.
to see everybody, some new faces like mine.
Great. Physical fitness in the COVID area. Here you go. Thank you, girls. Thanks for joining us. It was a pleasure.
Thank you so much.
I heard a rumor that you ladies love your instructor, Trish.
She's amazing.
She's super.
She's one of the coolest. She's smart. She knows what she's doing, and she helps everybody. And she does it with so much humor and so much passion and so much commitment that it's such a treat to just be in her class. She's amazing.
That
She's
is-
absolutely amazing.
That is wonderful. That is great. So she's inspiring you
Oh, yes.
to do more, to work harder.
She's one of the reasons that we come to this class. I don't think I'd be coming at all, but she has a way of bringing everybody together and somehow making all of this happen. So she has that. She has that ability about her. She's awesome. We love her.
That's great. How long? Well, first of all, what is your relationship? You guys are friends,
She's
or?
my mom.
Oh, we got a mom daughter. We had a we had a mom son before. It's family day here at the club at Woodbridge. So tell us a little bit about how long have you been coming to the club, and how long have you been doing the outside stuff? And
So I've been a member of the clubs for the past like 6-7 years. I bring my mom whenever I can. My family, whenever there's a day that they can make it, I'm like, okay, we have to go to the gym, we have to go to the club. This COVID thing, I guess from the time that it started, I try to come for as many classes as I can,
gotcha. That's
as
great.
many as I can. So.
Well, there seems to be a family theme going on here today, between who we interviewed before and these
Right.
wonderful people. You have your Obsessed shirt on, so apparently it's a big part of your life.
Yes, of course it is.
Good.
Thank you so much.
Good.
And so, working out, I would physically, you're doing well, very well, obviously. Does this help,
stay positive.
to stay positive, right?
Of course.
I
Terrific.
think during this time, we need every bit of positivity that we can get.
Amen.
And we need to stay centered. We need to be kind to one another. We need to be mindful. And this would probably be the best way to do it.
Wow. Yes.
I'd like to take that right there and just post it all over TV
Right.
35.
We can stop right
Yeah,
here.
thank you very much.
You are terrific.
Yeah.
You're right on message.
You're an inspiration.
Yes,
Thank you both.
yes.
God bless.
Thank you. Enjoy the classes.
Thank you so much.
I don't know why, maybe it's the color of your t-shirts, but I was watching both of you during the workout, and you are like strong. You're good. You're inspirational. Tell us what you think about this class.
So basically, we've been coming to the club at Woodbridge for a very, very long time. Years, 10, 15 years, a very long time. When this whole COVID thing started and we were stuck at home, we kind of like, okay, well, what are we going to do now? We still have to work out because that's what we do all the time.
Right.
And then when Trish and the club put classes online, every day we would do the class. We didn't do them at 5:45 in the morning with her. We did them at night after she came home from work.
On the weekends.
But she lives in Woodbridge and I live in Ford. So like we would FaceTime each other and we would play the workout and we would still be able to work out together. So it worked out really good. So we've been working out all along with the club.
Terrific.
So
That is great.
it's thanks to the club.
And when they started the outdoor workouts, it
Yeah,
just
we've been-
made it so much better.
So
You like it
So,
outside?
oh, love it.
at least you're working
even
out.
though it's
You're with
early.
people, you know?
Yeah. Did you guys connect because of your participation here at the club? What brought you guys together? Like, you obviously are friends, so
We actually coached in Woodbridge together for I coached for soccer for 25 years, and she became my assistant
Yeah, I
coach,
was
and
the assistant
we've coached together for I don't even
what
know how
what
long.
program? What's the
Woodbridge, the Woodbridge
Oh,
travel
wow,
program.
cool. So that's your back, because I'm a retired athletic director, so I have a great appreciation for coaches. Can you talk a little bit? I'm sorry to interrupt, but I want to ask you this: the physical aspect of this. Obviously, your exercise speaks for itself. You both look wonderful. Put that aside. How about the mental? What do you feel about the mental and emotional aspect of being able to come together and work out again?
It's a lot easier with a group.
Yeah.
You feel like you're on a team and everybody's here with you, and
Yeah.
Yeah, totally. And then for the mentally, like if you're stressed or you're anxious or whatever, when you work out, it helps you release that stuff too.
Right.
Do you know? So it's a mental release to be able to come and work out, but then to be with people that you're used to being with. Like we've taken classes from Trish ever since we've come. So to come here and hear her and hear her say, hey, you're not doing that right, or do this or whatever, it's like you're home. You know what I mean? And it just
we'll try anything.
motivates you.
We'll try anything she puts out
it
there.
just
We'll try.
motivates you to
And
work even harder.
in the group, it just makes you push harder.
Yeah.
'Cause You're
That is
trying to keep
great.
up and trying to. That's why we FaceTime each other while we were doing
so we
workouts.
can do it together.
I think it's important that you mention stress because this is a very stressful time for people. And knowing that if they were to work out in any manner, stress kind of just
Yeah, it
goes
helps
away.
release.
It
Yeah.
floats away.
It's true.
Makes you feel a little more normal being here.
Yes.
Absolutely, and compliments to you both, because as a former athletic director, I had a hard time with coaches who would not take care of themselves physically and then preach to the kids about being in shape and prepared. So nice job.
Thank you.
Nicely
Thank you
done.
so much.
Thanks for coming out. So first off, we were just talking about our history. How
Yeah.
long have you been doing this, leading these classes?
Here, 20 years.
Wow.
I'm coming up on 20.
And all your community involvement we just talked about. You were the AD, the volunteer AD at St. James. Anytime we needed somebody to lead us in sports, in any kind of warm-ups, we were talking about the cancer walk many
Yeah.
years ago. You were there. Hundreds of people out
ALS.
there. She was warming up. Yeah, all that good stuff. So you were very entrenched in Woodbridge, especially in the world of health and fitness.
Yeah, it's my hometown.
Your participants, I don't want to say your students, but the participants in here, everybody speaks so highly about how you motivate them
pay
and
them
make
to
it
do that.
enjoyable.
I bribe them. No, they're great. They're great. I get more energy off of them than they get off of me, I think, at times.
That's terrific.
So it's a give and take with them, for sure.
So the body pump program is something that that we sign up for and we pay for,
Yes,
and they
it's a
tell you how to
Les
do it.
Mills.
Les Mills. That's
Les
what I
Mills
was looking for.
International company. They're global, and it's pre-choreographed. It's set to music. There's a whole bunch of scientists behind it. They lead it through safe and effective exercises for people of all fitness levels, really. And people love it. The music's pumping. It gets them motivated, and the
the movement becomes very familiar to them, so it's like there's a learning curve. So as they go along, they get better at it. So we love that.
Right.
I noticed, if I can jump in there, that the workout itself, because we were here for a good half an hour, every component of physical fitness, from strength training to strength endurance to
And
cardio, is all incorporated in there. Could you
absolutely.
talk a little bit about that and maybe explain? People, we
Sure.
hear those words, muscle endurance, muscle strength, cardio, but they don't really know what that means.
Okay, so Body Pump itself incorporates strength training, which is great for bone density, and we want to get stronger, and especially as we get older, and I'm not talking about you in particular, but as we get older, we need that bone density, so we need that resistance training. It's got cardio in there because that's going to help you with your heart and lungs, and it's going to keep your circulatory system up and moving, and it's great for your skeletal frame to be moving, lifting weights, and building muscle, because the muscle wraps around the bone, and we get stronger, and we keep our bodies upright that way.
It's great, and I just want to emphasize again that Trish brought it up, especially as you get older. Trish, I think that people...
We're all getting older.
Yeah. Listen, I'll be the first to tell you, I got my Medicare card this year, so that means
boy.
I'm 65. But I think as we get older, we forget about strength training.
Absolutely.
And I'm a walker, I don't run anymore, but walking is tremendous, but it's not the answer to everything. Strength training is so important, and I think you did a good job of bringing that up. So.
And I've been doing strength training, but I don't do enough walking. So one of the things that COVID has pushed me to do, as I look at all of my neighbors
Everybody's
out
out.
there
Isn't that
walking
great?
and running and biking, I get inspired to
Absolutely.
go out and walk.
Take a walk
And
every
I
day.
think it's kind of a contagious thing.
And you don't have to jump around in order to get fit.
Right.
I think it's listening to your body and doing what makes your body feel good. And any type of movement is tremendous for you. So if it's walking, if it's jogging, if it's swimming, and Keith and I talk about this all the time. Well, I worked out yesterday, but I got an accidental exercise, meaning like we took the kids out for a bike ride, or I take my dogs out for a walk. I have big dogs, they pull me along, or gardening, or whatever it is. Whatever you're doing to keep yourself fit, it's tremendous. But the biggest thing about everything, I think, is adding a flexibility component to all workouts.
Yeah.
You need to work on flexibility, because as long as you keep your body nice and loose, it's going to last a lot longer.
Like they say, if you can do the squat and get back up
That's
without
right.
holding on to something,
You have to think
you
about
got
these
it.
programs that have been around since the dawn of time, like yoga.
Right.
I mean, it's around this long because it's effective and it's doing the right thing, and it brings a sense of calm, and that's a great thing to do in times like this.
So
Everybody's so emotionally
one of the
charged.
things that I always say when people say, I don't like to work out, I don't like to do this, I go, you just have to find what you love to do.
Absolutely.
And once you love it, you will keep on doing it. And apparently, you have a large group of people that love to work out with you, and you keep them going, you keep them healthy.
But there's, the nice thing about, especially here, and I have to brag about the club because this is my home and it's been my home for so many years. But what we do here is we have so many classes. When we are open, we have over 114 classes a week with over 40 instructors. So if it's not me that's motivating you, and I tell this to everybody, you may not like me, let's try another instructor, let's try another class, let's find you somebody that you can jive with, and somebody that motivates you. It's not about having somebody shout in your face, and it's group exercise. We're inclusive, and we want to make it work for everybody.
So yeah, it does. I mean, there are a lot of families here,
Oh, yeah.
but as a whole, you are clearly have created the club family.
Thank you.
You've created a fitness environment that people respect each other and they appreciate
It's
it.
community. We build friendships. Our members look out for each other. It's all about community. It's about checking in on each other. I mean, we had a Zoom call a couple of weeks ago. Two instructors and I set up a Zoom call, and we invited as many members as we could, like through all of us. And there were points where it got overwhelming because the group was so large that we were like, everybody was talking at once. But it's community, and everybody jumped on, and they were so excited to be a part of it. It's a beautiful thing.
That is great. Well, thank you.
Thank you.
Keep inspiring people.
Yeah, thanks for being such a great ambassador.
Come to class. We'd love to have you.
We were sneaking in on you, so we appreciate you letting us watch and record.
I was
a
hiding
little.
back here doing some of the exercises.
There you go. Come. We'll be here tomorrow.
All right.
All right. Thank you, guys.
Good to see you.
Take care.
See you always.
We are now with the amazing Keith, one of the top trainers here at the club. And just saying, he just did an hour-long body pump class, and then he went right in to do a personal training. And now he was jogging around, and you still you don't even look like you're out of breath.
A little sweat.
A little
not too
sweat.
bad.
Wow, amazing. Can you tell us a little bit about the personal training program and what you can do now with that?
Okay, well, right now we're open up into individualized personal training, so anyone's allowed to come in as long as they schedule a session with the trainer, and they could work out for either 25 minutes or 55-minute sessions. When they're done, they basically
Out of there.
out of there, and next person comes in. So that's basically what we got
That's
going on
terrific.
now. Yeah.
What kind of things do you do during personal training?
We got everything from, you just saw me running with a client, but, strength training, speed and agility, every kind of fitness aspect we got going on right now.
That's terrific.
We're open up fully in there, so the place looks great, it's clean, everything's been disinfected, everything looks brand new, so people love it.
So I imagine as they come in for their personal training, there's an amazing in awe
Oh
response
yeah,
with all the work. we've
everybody
done.
that walks through the door says the same thing. Oh my God, it smells great, it looks great. It's completely almost like a different gym.
It is. So the township took, when we're talking about what you do during the COVID period, they spent a lot of time and a lot of money refurbishing the club. And it's amazing.
Yeah.
And I'm sure one of these days, very soon, the mayor is going to lead a tour through the new club. But it's got to be. I'd love to be able to have the camera there as people walk in for the first time.
Oh yeah, I mean, people's jaw drop as soon as they walk through the door. They don't even know it's the same place that they were 4 months ago.
Right.
So yeah, you're getting that wow factor from everybody that walks through the door.
And that's what we were aiming for.
So you got it. You knocked it out of the park with it.
Keith, we talked to a bunch of participants in the class today, and throughout they mentioned Trish and you as their inspiration and their leadership. So first of all, congratulations on that.
Thank you very much.
Talk a little bit about the concept of you sitting in on Trish's class and she sits in on your class. I think that inspires a lot of your members. I don't know what your intent was. Were you just working out or?
Well, when this whole thing started, we wanted to kind of keep contact with our members and just the general public. So it started out as like Facebook Live workouts, and Trish would basically take the workouts and beat me up, something awful, because it's something that I'm not used to at all. And everyone would laugh and everyone had a great time with it. And then we just kind of, elaborated more and just started putting together programs that we could done outside and, just kind of get people back into fitness and doing a little something.
Well, at that moment, speaking of that, the physical advantages and benefits of what you're doing is obvious. How about the emotional and mental aspects of it?
Just people seeing people and being around people and being able to talk to somebody. When you're locked in a house for 4 months, I know what it's like. I have 3 kids at home. It's rough.
Yeah.
This is great to get out and associate with people and see different faces, and it puts a smile on everyone's face.
Right.
And that's basically what we're looking for.
That's awesome. Yeah, just one question. I know that you adjust your personal fitness to the needs of your clients. Sure. Is there evaluation tools that you use when somebody comes in and says, I want to get fit, I want to get better? What's your process for that?
Well, in our classes that me and Trish have going on, we always have modifications that go on to any kind of thing. But in an individualized personal training session, I'll sit down, I'll talk with people, kind of find out what their goals are looking for, and then I go ahead and modify and make their workouts designed specifically for them.
That's cool. So just, Carolyn, if I can, I don't want to make this a commercial, but here at the club, if you're the kind of person that likes to participate with a group, we saw it today. And after speaking to Keith and Trish, you could see if you're somebody that kind of likes to be by yourself and have specific guidance, we got it all right here.
Or you could do both.
Yeah,
Or
exactly.
you can do both.
Right.
Best of both worlds.
Yeah, absolutely. So.
Well, thank you.
Well, thank you guys for having me. I hate to run, but I gotta
You gotta run. Well, this was an amazing morning. I'm exhausted just from watching everybody at the club and also inspired by how hard the trainers work, the participants work. It is truly, truly amazing. And thank you, Councilman, for being a part of this show with me.
Yeah, well, it's my pleasure. My takeaway here is the, I expected to see people working out in physical fitness in practice. What I didn't expect was the camaraderie and the way that people interacted with each other and how they talked about the mental aspects and the emotional aspects, and that it's like a buffet of physical fitness here. Whatever you're into, the club at Woodbridge has it here for you, and they've got great trainers in Trish and Keith, and we heard that throughout all of our interviews.
Yes, absolutely. So a lot of happy customers, and we'll do the commercial. Come join them and be physically fit and mentally fit and part of a community. I think that's wonderful. So thank you for watching Greenable Woodbridge, for being part of the change and part of the excitement.